So 1 week ago, exactly today, 1 week ago, actually at 9:30 in the morning, I was in Alabama, in a beautiful town right on the beach, Gulf Shores, Alabama, Gulf of Mexico, right there, at a soccer tournament. I mentioned this before. And what I was there for was a 3v3 tournament, and it was a national soccer tournament. So at 9:30, we had a semifinal game that brought us to the national championship game, which we won at 9:30. But before that, a lot of things happened in my life to lead me up to this exact moment. And I want to compare this to Zechariah and things that happened in his life to lead him up to this exact moment when the angel Gabriel came to him. So, long story short, this is my 21st year of coaching travel soccer. This is the very first fall that I have not coached. And there was a lot of drama involved in that, and the decisions I've been contemplating this for the last 2-3 years of when am I going to retire, and just the last couple of years. I don't know if you know in your careers how the last couple of years ended. You know, it seems always it gets harder and harder and harder. It doesn't get easier and easier and easier, right? So the last couple of years was a beautiful blessing, but started to get harder and harder and harder. So came up to this decision where I'm not going to coach in the fall. And I just prayed to God over it because it means so much to me. I just love it so much. And just soccer and travel soccer and coaching. And so I prayed to God and I said, God, please just give me the grace to be able to finish strong, finish on top. As a coach or anything you do in your career, you want to be able to finish and have that great feeling at the end so you can walk away and not worry, not have like indecisive, I would have done this differently, I would have done that differently. All these things that come up to it. So here we go. I had all these things coming up to this decision. There was a lot of drama around this and some forced things that led me into this decision. But I prayed for grace. I said, Lord, just let me finish on top. Just by chance, the very last game of my regular season, it was a tournament game, and it was in the end of spring and May of this year, the end of May. And we were in this tournament, and I prayed to God, hey, let me finish on top. And so at this regular season tournament, we finished up, and we had to win this last game at a certain amount of goals to be able to finish second or third. And so we did. We finished this game, and we're waiting in line to get our medals, and we're waiting for this other game. So this other game that was going on, the team was going to be either first or so we're waiting. Who's going to be second or third? Because we knew the other team was going to be first. However, and we're literally 2 coaches, 12 kids. We're waiting to get our medals to get second or third. However, it came over the walkie-talkie. The team that we thought was going to be first, lost. So this miraculous thing happened where we were first. We were the champions. God made us the champions, or whatever happened, the hard work made us champions. So I was able to finish the regular season as a champion. Then I planted a seed in my head, let me just take it one step further. As a coach, you want to always one step further. What else can you do? There's this 3v3 community culture in soccer. So it's a whole nother genre of soccer. And so they happen to do it over the summer and during like times when the regular season is going on. So I created this team, and we went through a lot of trials and tribulations. We won tournaments, we lost a tournament, we went through all this stuff, and I'm praying to God just to bring me grace. And he happened to bring me grace. And we ended up winning regionals, which is in Waukegan in June. And we had got a national berth, which we just happened to have last week. So it comes down to the national championship game. We made it. Now, mind you, there's 145 teams at U12 for these girls. 6 of those teams made nationals. So we had to win 6 games. We won the 5. We get to the 6th game. And the girls played the best in the championship game, and they won the championship. And so God gave me grace. And so out of 145 teams, we're number 1. Thank you. I didn't mean for that to happen. But grace is right here. God gave me grace. Her name is Grace. She is one of the most exceptional players that I've ever seen in my life. And her mom's name is Mary. So God gave me Grace. Her mom's name is Mary. And Mary and I put together this team around Grace because I saw how good Grace was. And she had these girls that could hang with her. I'm like, this is unbelievable. As a coach, this was given to me, that this team was given to me. And we were able to win a national championship, number 1 out of 145 teams. Now, it just so happens that this is Grace. And so we have Faith, Hope, Charity, Joy, and Angel. I'm joking. That's not their name. Wouldn't that be awesome, though? So that's not their name. It's Sophia, Savvy, Lila, Grace, Aubrey, and G. So anyway, God gave me grace.